My name is Lecturer Clergy Bishop Kenya Michael Otome, speaking in Nairobi National Government, Bakasi East Constituency, Miongo Ward. Yes, I'm Lecturer Clergy Bishop Kenya Michael Otome, here in Nairobi National Government, aspiring to be United States of Kenya Republic President come 2027 elections, or period, depending with the economy of the country. Today, as usual, I want to share the Word of God briefly, and also to give you some advice, biblical counselors therapist advice on political, religious, political philosophy context. So I'm lecturer Ecology, which what I mean is I'm a teacher in theology, although now I'm not a such full-time, but I've taught paramilitary general service unit, Nairobi National Government Utawala College, an official force equivalent to Kenya Army, Kenya Defense Forces, all right, for 12 years, 2004 to 2016, 2004 to 2016 years, freely, voluntarily as a volunteer, teaching both systematic theology, historical theology, exegetical theology, and also practical theology, and Islamic studies theology to the soldiers of Kenya Republic. The one I've mentioned there, as a civilian spiritual affairs instructor, civilian, but now they have their own pastors, chaplains, here in Nairobi National Government. And I've also taught Narok Bible College, African Church pastors for so many years, as well as also Covenant College of Missions for so many years. So that is my profession, and I said I'm looking forward to be United States of Kenya Republic President to come to 2027 election with my Vice President, very powerful man, was on ballot paper 2007, which is referred as one of the most controversial elections which has claimed so many people's lives. The person who is now my Vice President of mine was on ballot paper that time. He is called His Excellency Brigadier Gugubo Jeremiah, or Wanyonyi Gugubo Jeremiah. He is a Luya, Bukusu, one of the largest, subtribe of Waluya, which are the second in numbers in Kenya, with a population currently of 6.8 million. So he was number 2 here. You can check it here. Alright, that was actually the post-election of that time, which has claimed so many people, and also because of the rigging. Number 1 that time was actually someone called, Kibaki, Mwai Kibaki, which has rigged election, rigged election. Number 2 is now my Vice President now in come 2027 election. All right, my Vice President come 2027 election was number 2. Was called Gugubo Nixon Jeremiah of Republican Party of Kenya, and the person who was actually ahead of him was called Kibaki, Mwai Kibaki, Party of National Unity. And number 3 was Matiba Kenneth Stanley Ngindo of Sabasaba Asile. And then Musyoka number 4, Stephen Kalonzo, Musyoka Stephen Kalonzo of Orange Democratic Movement Party number 4. And then number 5 is actually Mwangi Pius Muiro, who is Pastor Pius Muiro in that case, Kenya People's Party, or Kenya People Party. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6, I said actually, Ngasha Joseph Karani, Kenya Patriotic Trust Party. And then number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 7, Ngede David Waweru, Shama Shauma Party, and Orange Democratic Movement, Democratic Party, Orange Democratic Party. Number 8 was Raila Amolo Odinga, or Odinga Raila Amolo. Number 8. This election was held actually according to the Electoral Commission of Kenya, on 27th December 2007, general election. Number 9 was somebody called Najibut Naslin Omar. Okay, Fasildin. He was called, actually, the party he fired for was called Workers' Congress Party of Kenya. So Raila, 2007 election, was actually number 8, Raila Molodinga, and he was brought to be number 2. Here it is actually, not me writing, it is actually, this information is from the Electoral Boundary Commission, Independent Electoral and Boundary Commission commissioners, officials, not me saying. And so the people now who have actually, they say there are very people who have turned up in that election, because it was mad with a lot of, deaths. We have been killing each other on tribal lines all over. So I'm looking forward to be Kenya president, in short, come 2027 election, and I hope it will not be I will not be rigged, because I will call all my sides and all my deputy president, lawyers, to be in Bomas of Kenya. All my sides will, and all my speakers, Sampuruza, Mazaiza, Larosa, Aljamus, we will be converging in that place actually, which I was actually on last month, December 2024. We are going to be there to make sure that our election will not be rigged, and also we will have lawyers, because of the deputy president, His Excellency Nikubo, which was given 3 points. Actually, according to that election, they say he got 3 points. He only three of his wives, and lawyers are 6.8 million. Look, the rubbish of a kind of a mess this election Independent Electoral Boundary Commission people are doing to some people. They are rigging election and they flee the country. They are no longer now here. Every electionary period, people are to flee from those who are conducting election. Okay, Independent Electoral Boundary Commissioners, they are told to flee the country because they are all killed in all elections, even including the one of 2022. They are no longer there. So actually, my vice president will be His Excellency Nick Kukubo, and my power prime minister will be His Excellency retired United States of America President, who is a son of Kenya, Luo. His Excellency Dr. Barack Hussein Obama will be our power prime minister in the next government. Everybody is saying yes. And my powerful, lady around the corner, which I'm going to marry, is none other than the current head of state, youngest daughter, President Ruto's youngest daughter, His Excellency Sir Dr. William Samoei Ruto, youngest daughter, Honorable Charlene Ruto. All right, she's going to be my wife. God has answered, prayer the way He has answered Anna, and He got a a son called Samuel from a polygamous family, obvious of Elkanah. People have been laughing when he was praying, including even the priest Eli, and also the family of his husband, Penina, and also Elkanah. But she did not mind. She continued praying like Charlene Ruto, that youngest daughter, which is about 30 years. And now I'm here. I've signed online, and she has not rejected what I've said. She will be my first lady among other women, but she's the one who is going to be now a royal bat kind of a woman, holding the Bible, new international version here. So what do I want to say? I want to talk about records, like this one, keeping records which are wrong, like here, Kenya Republic, electoral commissions of Kenya records. Here it is, okay, which is so messy. It's a kind of a wrong records, because it is showing us this election was rigged and it has killed so many 100,000 Kenyans. And instead of these 9 people to be questioned, they decided to security in the United Nations Security Council decided to have wrong people. 6, they say, Ocampo 6, including the current head of state, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the former president, and also other people also. All right, including some journalists and others. All right, they have actually apprehended wrong people. They are not in the ballot. Those people who have been on post-election violence of 2007 was Mwai Kibaki, number 1. Number 2, Kukuba Nixon Jeremiah. Number 3, Matiba Kenneth Stanley Dindo, Kalonzo Musyoka. Number 4. Number 5 was Mangi Pius Meru Pastor, Pius Meru. And number, alright. And then number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6 is called actually Ngasha Joseph Karani. Alright. Number 7 is called David Waweru. And number 8, number 8, Odinga Raila Amolo. And then number 9, Kajul Put Kaslin Omar Vasilin. These 9 people could have been actually appearing in the National Court of Criminal Justice, ICC. But it was some other people. They just did it deliberately. So what do I want to say here? God also keep record like this one. This was actually a record which was kept in Kenya Republic as from 27th December 2007. And this is valid. And if you go to online, you will get it. Does God keep records? And what kind of record does God keep? In the book of Psalms 56 verse 8, I'm going to read. It will read like this. So I can go, conclude this matter. It is stated clearly that record my lament, list my tears on your scroll. Are they not in your record? This was actually, the director of music, alright, which was actually attributed to Keith in this kind of a text, is a person who is asking God, record my lament or my cries. When you say lament is somebody crying. List also my tears because of suffering on your scroll or a book in that case. Are they not in your record? He was asking God like that. So what kind of record does God keep? That is now what we want to zero in. What kind of record does God keep? Because it is stated clearly, God used to keep records there. We are told in this Bible, God keeps on account of the thoughts and deeds of humanity. Today, God has recorded the good things I've done and the wrong things I've done. That is what is happening in this world. God used to keep record of my accounts. What I have done today, be it good, be it bad, God is keeping my record. And in Revelation also, chapter 20, verse 12, God used to keep records. Revelation chapter 20, verse 12. God also keep a record of those who are saved by faith, and they write their names on the book of life. That is also, you can get this one in Psalms, alright, 69, verse 28. God used to keep record of my name. The day I have confessed my sin in 1 John 1:9, He has now listed my name, Bishop Michael Otome, in the book of life, so that I am there. I am not in the book of death, alright? Or in the book of death actually. I am in the book of life of God in Psalm 69, verse 28, and Revelation chapter 3, verse 5, and Revelation chapter 22, verse Psalms actually, and Revelation actually. I said Psalm 69, verse 28, and also Revelation chapter 3, verse 5, and Revelation 21, verse 27. The way I've done things today, God has listed as a record. If I have done something wrong, God keep record. If I have done something good, God keep records. So God is keeping record of my deeds. Be it bad, be it good, be it whatever. He is keeping my record every day. So if you don't know that today God used to keep your records. Mungu anaweka anaandika maandishi ya kukumbuka katika kitabu fulani yake inaitwa kitabu ya uzima. So if that is the case, okay, that one if you read Psalm 69 verse 28, May they be blotted out the book of life and do not be listed with the righteous. Those people who do wrong, God will remove their names from that book and then write your name in a record book. That is even the way the Kenyan courts are doing. They are keeping records of those people in prison. They are keeping record of those people who are going to be hanged. They are keeping record of those people who are going to be released in whatever case. They are keeping record of your offenses. Even God is doing just the same, according to what you are reading here. And actually, in Revelation, I said it clearly also, it is keeping records for the saved people and for unsaved people, for the good you are doing and for the bad you are doing. So, that is what I want you to learn today. I want also to tell Kenyans, actually, we are looking forward to be in a kind of a problem in our coming elections. It has started now when we are having almost 3 years, close to 3 years now, because it is actually 2 years and 9 months remaining for us to have another election. It is actually close to 3 years. But now people have started messing up to make us not to have peace completely. We are not heading anywhere as far as peace is concerned now in Kenya. And that is why now all tribes of Kenya, okay, and in our societies, it is very important for us to have a kind of love and peace and unity of purpose, because now politicians have started now campaigning. When we are having 2 years remaining and 9 months, and people have started now, getting worried. A lot of worries now is actually plaguing every person living in Kenya, unless you are mad. We are saying that, if I ask this question, are you worried about this time, the present and the future of Kenya? If you are somebody who is actually having kind of a wisdom, kama uko na hekima, lazima unaona ya kwamba tunaelekea kwa njia mbaya sana. The country is heading toward wrong direction. Many people are struggling for their spiritual issues and also physical and economic kind of problems all over the country. So we don't have a real lasting peace as I speak now in Kenya. All 47 county government, 290 constituencies, and 1,450 ward assemblies. So mark today that we are actually looking forward for something which is not good if you are not careful. All right? What is peace actually? Because if there is no peace, there will be no prosperity in the country. And we are going to have a worse election recurring more than that one now of post-election violence of 2007. Because now, Kenya, this president now of our president, the country, the administration of our president, Dr. His Excellency Ruto, is trying to remove people and, plant his own people, all the ministries, including the security sectors. Except today, he has removed now Bungei, the director of, operation of police, has now removed him to go to Vigilance House. And Vigilance House is the one which is killing human beings. Alright? That's now we normally say Nyayo, Tosha, kind of whatever, Nyayo House. Alright? Now is removing actually Bungei, which people are saying now he has been during his operation and many people are abducted. Now because he's a Nandi, he is given another higher docket, whereby if you reach there, you will not be coming back. He's now in a Vigilance House. Nyayo torture kind of chambers. So what is peace then in that case? Because now we are going to lose a lot of many people period to 2027 election. On Saturday, not Saturday, on Tuesday, the government of Kenya, I said it even yesterday, has even armed Turkana with artillery. Artillery, okay? Artillery vehicles, armored vehicles like army vehicles. Because even Turkanans have ex-soldiers who have been, in artillery. They know how to drive or to work with these tanks, artillery tanks. So they have cleared so many Samburus. We have lost so many Samburus so many cows. And it is very clear in our record that Turkana County is the biggest one in Kenya. Alright? I said it here. And I even sent this document to the Vice President in WhatsApp and also the President himself, Ruto. It means now these people with as big land as they are, the government is telling them to go in every county government and kill human beings. I don't know why. Turkana. We are told yes, Turkana have actually 77,000 square kilometers of land. Okay? Land square kilometers. It is actually, Turkana is the largest county, while Mombasa is the smallest one. Turkana, with the administration headquarters located in Lodwar town, Turkana County is the second, is actually the first one among all these 47 county government. Marsabit is the second, but those who have surveyed this kind of boundary, they have messed up because Marsabit is the biggest than even Turkana by far. So the surveyors, they have not done something fairly there. But anyway, let's agree the way they have said it. But Marsabit is the biggest one because we are bordering almost Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia, and Kenya. Anyway, let's say the way they have said that 77,000 square kilometers is actually the land which Turkanas are owning. If you go to their county or in the independent county government of Turkana, you will not see any other person there. But Turkanas are everywhere. Turkanas they now want to take Isiolo county government. They want to take Samburu county government. They want to take Marsabit county government. Okay? I don't know why the government is actually allowing people to trespass their boundaries. And they are actually making them to fight like the way they have done in 2007 elections. Alright? Samburus have 21,000 square kilometers compared to Turkana with a land of 77,000. Which means Turkana have defeated Samburu square kilometers, 56 almost, 1,000. Why are they trespassing? Why is the government giving Turkana armed vehicles, okay, artillery, like Jeshi, alright, okay, to clear their neighbors, Samburus, without, and they are disarming them, okay? Recently they have given Samburu even police reserves less than even 50. All over Samburu County, including Marsabit. Alright? Almost. Why is the government of Ruto doing that? And the director of operation is who? The person was removed today. Alright? Called Bungei. And is transferred again to where? To the vigilant house. He's going now to sack so many people. According to the report we have, Inspector General of Police was sacked because of Bungei. Bungei did not actually follow the chain of command. He is beyond the law. He can do anything without consultation or even IG. Okay, Douglas Kanja. Alright? So, because now the president is a Nandi, and is also a Nandi, or in that case they are all, Kalenjins. Although we were saying Ruto is Kipsigis, but it was brought up in Nandi, but they are all Nandis, they are all Kalenjins. Even now you are given even a koplo ya Kalenjin, mukoplo, mutu mukoplo too. Na mutu koplo too, somebody with a koplo kind of whatever, kind of a rank in police or the army. Okay? He is above even captain in that kind of security forces. Alright? He cannot take any orders because the president is ours. And the deputy president is Meru. So Meru now, they are above the law. Everybody. And Kalenjin, everybody is above the law. That's why now Inspector General of Police decided to resign. Because all Kalenjin soldiers don't obey him. Yes. When he gives them orders, they just say, abandon, we cannot do it. Alright? When he tells them, why are you killing people? Why are you abducting people? Why are you doing this and that? Okay? And where will be the bus stop? He will be stopping at the IG office, Inspector General of Police. Like the one who was actually taken to Hague. Alright? There was an Inspector of Police, Somali guy, was taken to Hague together with our President Ruto and also our President, former President, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, among other people. Because when Hague now want to hang people, he will start by Inspector General of Police deputy president, president, and so things of that one, of that nature. So what I want to say, I want the president to mark this, that although he has also, his people, in all sectors, for these few months remaining, because now there are 2 years and 9 months, okay, and every year has 12 months, so 24 months plus 9 months is about 33 months remaining for him to leave office. 33 months, not far, but within that kind of span of time, the president is going to, his people are trying, misusing power. So what is peace? I want the president to know that so many people strive for one thing more than any other, and that is peace and love and unity of purpose in Kenya. Alright? And that's why I want to tell the president, His Excellency Dr. William Samarito, to advise his, people, especially Kalenjin, and also Vice President, people, Meru, not to harm us. Alright? Not to come and remove people from their own county governments by giving others armed vehicles, bombs to destroy others, ammunitions to destroy others, and the soldiers are also inside these Turkanas to harm the other group, because he's our father. Now to take our father Ruto, who is now our father, together with Professor Kindiki, their all excellences, to harm us for these 34 months, 33 months remaining, to clear all human beings. I want them to give now Samburu actually relief services, because all the animals are taken completely, and so many are crying, they are killed, by those bombs. They are throwing bombs, not even M16 kind of AK-47 or multi-purpose machine gun. No, they have been throwing bombs to the animals and human beings, and there is also armed vehicles. And they have refused even vehicles to pass between Maral and Paraguay. And the government is just silent. Why is the government not telling Turkana to go to their county with their animals, rather than coming and bring the animals to be seen and take them at night and then harm people? Alright? It is not good. And their land is so big in Kenya. Why are they trespassing to go and harm other people under the umbrella of the government? Okay? It is not good. That is the way we have lost so many human beings. In post-election violence of 2007, which of course has claimed so many human beings. And it is still now attempting to recur again, which is not good. So I want the president to know that we want peace if it is possible. That's what the Bible says. But if it is not possible, he will also expect other people to retaliate. Yes. Some people now have no animals. And the animals are there. They are seeing where the animals are, because they are bordering Turkana. How can they remain now silent in that case? Alright? It would have been the government who could have returned those animals and apprehend those people who have taken the animals. But now, because now there is a commissioner there, Akamba, okay, commissioner, alright, he's called Kavuli, something like that. He's now the one who is actually sending those Turkanas. Alright? The county commissioner. Yes, that's how it is. Because you cannot have over 500 people coming and kill others without the government knowing. They know. So even the county commissioner of Turkana have a share. And the county commissioner of Samburu have a share. That's how it is. Of those animals. Because if you have taken almost over 10,000 or 5,000 animals, or 2,000, yes, you easy to actually robbery with violence. You are killing human being, and you are taking the animals when the people are seeing. And the government armored vehicles are here in this group who are in this Turkana is killing people, because their soldiers know how to drive vehicles, or even to use actual planes. When the chiefs of Marsabit, like some scholars say, one time Gabras killed so many of our people, the Samburu tribe Rendilis, and even cleared 2 chiefs. Alright? Alright, sometimes, some few years, last year, some months ago, Okay, not far. Okay, our animals have been stolen by, Gabras, and they call again some Gabras who are within us. We have these people now that we have Gabras who are in this side of ours and the others who are there. All right, some of them have been assimilated in this part. So one of them called, their brother, called them Moga, and the other Manyato Moga also are in Gabra. So we have Mogas in this side and we have Mogas the other side. The other Mogas who come from Gabras, they are with us. They are now assimilated with us. They have warriors. They have even chief in our side. Yeah, we have Chief Moga. Okay? Yes. Even my in-law is a pastor. He's a Moga. But his paternal uncles are Gabras. Yes. They have come to this side. The reason we don't know. Long time ago. And they assimilated in this side. So these people now, they call their brothers, come on. And it was not actually Moga's calling his brother. It is actually the others have lured the Moga's family of Gabra to take their number to call Mogas on this side of Loglogo. And 2 vehicles have actually went to go and recover the animals. But they have been actually burnt to ashes. And all people of those 2 vehicles, and the vehicles are burnt. And the chiefs are killed. And also the MCA, Honorable Bata, Lagabangas, okay, survived narrowly, and others. Who wanted to come and rescue those people using plane, eh? Okay, shooters, I don't know whether it's honorable shooters, private helicopter. It is one of the pilots of Zamburus called Captain Lalachao, who was a retired Kenyan Army. Kenyan have refused to go and help people. And this man now, because he knows how to pilot, he has used one of the private plane to go and save people there. What do I want to say? Even those people who have attacked Zamburus, they have used armed vehicles. Either theirs, we don't know, or government. But as it was, they are using armed vehicles. You have been seeing armored vehicles, okay, along the road, inside the Turkana cows, shortly, and they return their cows at night. And now, they attack the Zamburus. It is not good for the president to make people to fight. Ni kama wewe nachoma nyumba yako tu, wengine na upande mwingine na survive. It's not good. Again yesterday, instead of these people calling Asal area in the map, Asal area, they want to show the world Asal area is more productive than, highlands. Okay? Kenya highlands. Where Kalenjin and Kikuyus. In the map, they have now shown that Asal areas are more productive. People are in a green pastures than them. People are not mad, bana. We are educated, bana. We know even geographical kind of things. We know. You cannot even cheat people worldwide. They know that we are living some part of Kenya, 80% that areas are actually arid and semi-arid lands. There is no productivity of any agricultural kind of whatever. We are doing livestock farming, which of course now the government want to finish. They have finished all the animals again. Okay? And they are not actually helping us with the resources which are there. Like gold, to have factory industries there, or even, petroleum in Marsabit, which was actually used by British and was sealed, and more open it and sealed again. They are not helping us because they want us to live. They just want us to beg them. President, including the President Ruto and others, they just want us to kneel down. Yes. And their families are okay. Their children are employed. They are so rich human beings. They are getting even those one who have now retired, like even those one who have retired. I don't want to mention them. Vice President, Prime Ministers, they are earning money. Their children also are employed, MPs. They are okay. But we want these people to keep on sitting on us. Wajameni tokatai mambo bana. This is a terrible kind of life we are leading. So we Kenyans, we want to peace if possible. Alright? So I want the government to help Samburus to restock their livestock, which are almost thousands, are stolen by the state, obvious. The meat we are eating even now here, they must have been from those animals. They are transporting them using lorries from now Lodwar to here. Okay? They are here in Nairobi and all other part of the country. They are selling Samburu animals. leaving them to die. And actually, the governor of Samburu is a United Democratic Alliance Party leader. He is afraid to talk, okay? Because the President Ruto, they are in the same party. So people are suffering there. So we are looking for answers to have peace, love, and unity of purpose. And if now Samburu are to retaliate, you don't know the repercussion of whatever now what will happen next. So to avoid any retaliation, the government need to give Samburus now their livestock back, to restock the animals, all right, were stolen, to pay the casualties of those who are dead, because it is the government negligence. In Ezekiel chapter 6, Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 6 and 9, it is actually a negligent government. They are sleeping on duty. They have not sounded an alarm to warn Samburus of invading enemies, which are their neighbors, Turkanas. And they are all clear. So we need a kind of a psychological peace, which brings comfort within us. We need also relational kind of peace, whereby communities need to live in harmony before any other extra bloodshed, because we don't know how many Turkanas are going to be killed. Because Samburus also, they are not women or lame people. No. They can retaliate, and we don't know now the repercussion of that kind of war, that kind of civil war, how the magnitude. All right? We don't know. So we need the government to take, actually, to give us relational kind of peace. For us to have harmony among ourselves by returning those animals, or to restock them, to give them, to buy animals for the people who are affected, to pay for the blood of those who are killed by bombs of army, all right, using Turkana, they are provided, we don't know why they have given them such kind of whatever, sila or weapon, and also spiritual peace, which is found between God and human beings, all right. We want also spiritual leaders from both sides, Turkana and Samburus, to meet, even here in Nairobi, a neutral place, and we talk. Yes, we talk. But now we don't have actually trained priests in this group. There are very few. Serikali imemaliza wa Turkana trained priests. We have fake priests. And Samburu, we have fake priests. So if there is some trained priest like me, we are here. I am a chairman of Kamatusa. I'll try to talk to some few other Turkanas I know. And maybe if they are willing, we can even have a Kamatusa kind of a, plus Luo, kind of a meeting here in Nairobi. And we talk. Not to allow people to die. So I'm planning to go and see again, all right, this office of National Cohesion Integration Commission, as well as also I've been to Deputy President office, okay, recently on, the other day, on Tuesday this week. I'm told to go again back within 2 weeks, but there is seeing it. I'm going to do to share this concept, but he's seeing it. Plus other people who are also, we are going to exclude from Marsabit, who are in the churches, who are killed, including priests, and also university students and others. I've mentioned on several occasions. You are seeing it online. So we need actual psychological peace, which is we need comfort within ourselves. We need relational kind of peace from the government to treat us equally and to give us equal distribution of resources, and not to antagonize us, to deflect criticism. People are criticizing the government, like what is written in First Peter chapter 1 verse 6. Nero was actually deflecting, allow people to kill each other. Nero of Rome, that time, and kill human beings, and ban them, and support others to kill others. That is now what's happening. We don't see kind of a Nero or Hitler kind of a military kind of prototype rule, whereby people are arming civilians to kill each other, and it's the government doing that. And we need calmness, obvious, because we have lost so many human beings this last month and this month, and we are keeping on actually losing them. God has created us in His own image, in Genesis chapter 1 verse 26, and it's not wise for us to kill each other. Even Jesus Christ said, we need actually to have a kind of to preach peace rather than war, in Ephesians chapter 2 verses 14 to 17. So we need that kind of peace, and to avoid also negative peace. And the negative peace is actually understood as an absence of alright, violence or fear of violence. Alright, we need actually not to have a kind of a positive kind of a violence which kills human being. We have to reverse it to have a negative or 0% of people killing each other. So we need also security kind of a proper security procedures. Okay, that is actually going to show people love and unity of purpose rather than arming others with armed vehicles, give them others other explosive device bombs to kill others, and the government is just watching them like Manchester kind of football match. It's not good. The whole world is a mess because it seems to be Kenya has no security forces as I speak now. We have disadvantages of war. If the president don't know, there are many things involved with war. Sometimes some people love to get money because people now will be selling weapons. Others also will have a lot of debt because the animals are taken and their properties are destroyed. A lot of debt will occur. A lot of sadness can occur. And those are the result of war. There will be a lot of casualty. Alright? Okay? So we don't want actually a kind of war because it has a lot of disadvantages in our lives. It also destroys community. It destroys all the families and also disrupt our development. Alright? Countrywide. We don't now have the proper development in Samburu County government. People now preparing to retaliate. Turkana and the other side, they are waiting for retaliation. Alright? So we don't want actually such kind of a negative kind of effect of war, which can cause a lot of death and injury and untold people's property destruction and a lot of people being crippled because of the government causing disabilities and deaths to human beings deliberately. Negligence. So remember actually, post-election violence of 2007 and 2008 was actually revealed to be one of the terrible kind of election kind of controversies witnessed in Kenya. People have been using even biological weapons to rape others. Particularly, people have spread a lot of HIV and AIDS, incurable diseases at that time, by sodomizing others and also raping others, and also killing others, and also destroying their properties, and killing them, and doing all sorts of misbehaviors. So it is now knocking the door of every family in Kenya again. I don't know why the president is doing that, but as it is, we are heading towards that direction if the president will not reverse the gear, okay, to bring peace in the country. Remember what happened that time of the result of 2007 election. We are told the early result was published by the Kenya media and give Raila Amolo Odinga a narrow lead, which is wrong. Yes, Raila was number 8, alright? Kibaki was actually number 1 and number 2 was my vice president, Gugubo. Alright? So that is wrong. So we are seeing that post-election violence happened because the Electoral and Boundary Commission people who are no longer now in Kenya, they are all dead. We don't have anyone to ask them whatever happened because they are all killed. It was actually the one who has caused a lot of false information in streamlining wrong in results all over the country. 47 county government, 290 constituencies, and 1,450 assemblies. As I speak now, we don't have independent and electoral boundary commissioners in Kenya. Even in case, by chance, a natural kind of attrition death occurs, no one is going to conduct any election now in Kenya. So our president is actually a dictator. Alright? It's a very terrible dictator. So I want me also to constitute as quickly as possible independent and electoral and boundary commissioners, alright, from all of our 49 counties, tribes, not the same human beings, tribe like Kikuyus and Kalenjin, which we are going to face them actually squarely, alright, because we are going to tackle these bulls by the horns come 2027 election. They will not rig election in my case. So there are disadvantages of war in that case, and I don't want to repeat it. And we don't want to go to another problem of solving kind of a conflict, in various kind of methods. All right, in persuasion, mediation, or adjudication, or reconciliation, or arbitration, or negotiation are not necessary to our case. I am going to be sworn in by force, like the way this we are doing, If you don't, because I know I will win election, there's no doubt. All right, because we are going to have a parallel kind of counting, not only Bomas of Kenya, come 2027 elections. So we will have all Maasais converging in Bomas of Kenya, all Bukusu Luyas, we are going to be there. Okay? Yes. And we will not be rigged again election. In that case, we will be promoting justice and peace building in our society that time. Not actually allowing again now only Kikuyus and Kalenjin to keep on ruling us in an iron fist of slavery kind of life. So we need peace, if it is possible, and we need also stable justice, if it is possible, okay? That will illuminate our sense of being wronged, actually, in that case, because we human beings, we are actually so eager to have peace and love and unity if we have good, God-fearing leaders, president and vice president, which we are lacking now. Yes. So that is my word shortly today. I want to speak a lot. And why peace is so important to conclude this matter. The peace will help us actually to, in a kind of a state in our spirit and souls and mind, because it will also illuminate our sense of being wrong. And every human being need actually peace, including animals, or if it is possible, as it depends with us. Okay? We need also to have a kind of a greater social justice that is kind of, which is built in a kind of a trust, okay, in our communities and our institutions, like security forces, to reduce prejudice and to improve our relationship among ourselves. That is my word today. And on the other hand, we need to live within ourselves, okay, without any show of nepotism, favorism, partiality, or tribalism in that case. We need to, to be freely to move in our boundaries, but not to, crossing, to trespass with animals and, and all cause of alarm to other people's counties. Okay? So I need Turkana to go back to their big county and to Samburu also to remain theirs. Alright? And also to have a kind of negotiation. Okay? To have a kind of a peace, kind of a, negotiation before now civil war explode, which will be like untamed forest fire. It can happen. Alright? Because I know Turkanas are warlike, because I'm the chairman, Kamatusa, Kalenjin, Maasai, Turkana, and Samburu, and Luo. I am the chairman. I know now the government wants us to fight. And actually that's why now the deputy president, when the other one was away, okay, has allowed now Turkana to fight with Samburus. Okay? On Tuesday, the president of Kenya was not in the country. It was actually the deputy president, Honorable Professor Kindiki, was on the seat. He was an acting president. And now that he has exploded the country, part of it is gone. So that he will also destroy the image of the president. And himself now, the president will be removed and he will take over from there. I can say Rigathi Gachagua was much more better than Professor Kindiki. By far. I went there several times, but Kindiki is not actually responsive to anybody. I have been to his office on 14. He's not a friendly kind of a person. So, he's a very dangerous man. More than Rigathi Gachagua by far. Very dangerous man to the peace of Kenya. This short man. Naitwa Kindiki. Hii Kindiki ama Kindiki. Yes. Okay? Ni mtu hatari sana huyu mtu. Usione hiyo mtu mfupi hivi alafu you underestimate him. The way I've been to that office is not a person, that person can even can topple the president, can overthrow the president anytime, more than Rigathi Gachagua. Yes, that's why now he has allowed Turkana with armed vehicles to go and kill each other together with Samburus. Yeah, the president was running the country. President Ruto was away. So I want the president to be fully awake because he has a very dangerous man who is deputizing him. A very short man, but his head is big. Alright? In planning kind of wrong ideas. He used to say he's a son of a priest. The worst country ever seen in the whole world was ruled by the son of a priest, one of the African countries. He has shed so many blood. I don't want to mention that country because you know it, all of you. It was ruled by actually the son of a priest. And he has cleared so many human beings in the name of the son of a priest, like what Professor Kindiki is saying. Honorable Professor Kindiki used to tell us he's the son of a priest. He's a very dangerous man in that case. Yes. Yes. Because Shaitan Natumia Otukamawa, they know what is right, but they don't do it. He knows what's right. He's also a pastor, yes, in that case. If he's the son of a pastor, he knows. I was told he was also among the people who have even helped in translation of some part of the Bible in their language, Meru language. So he knows the Bible. He's among the translators. So he's actually trying to overthrow the president. Rigathi Gachagua was better off because he used to speak, he used to, to sound the alarm, which the president did not want to warn him. This one is trying to kneel down, in hypocrisy kind of manners. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Na atamtoa atamtoa bwana. We have actually measurement of crime differently, which is now happening in this country. In this short time now, to conclude this matter, violent crimes are there in this country: murder, manslaughter, aggravated kind of assault, and forcible rape, and also robbery with violence, and kidnapping, and property crimes also such as larceny, burglary, embezzlement, arson, and exploitation of blackmail, and also, people receiving stolen properties, like now those animals of Samburus are taken, and so forth and so forth. So we have three types of crimes, which this country, now we are lacking now anybody to help us, because we have occupational crimes in this time, we have organized crimes, we have also offenses against the government, the crimes, we have also other crimes like now property crimes, and we have also violent crimes of murder cases and kidnapping and robbery with violence and so forth, or abductions. It is going on. So I want the president to be very careful whenever he goes out to the country, because Professor Kindiki can overthrow him many times. Honestly speaking, I am seen as a priest of Kenya, representing God here on earth. The office I have gone, and what I have witnessed, and the information I have gathered there, regarding Gachagua was much more better than this man. He can overthrow him any time. And that's why now he is creating a kind of violence, provoking people to fight so that he can at least take over. Okay? By allowing people who are having actually 77,000 square kilometers area, Turkanas, to invade people who are having 21,000 square kilometers area. Alright? If you subtract this one, it means then Turkana are having more land, 56,000 more square kilometers than Samburus. So it is just sent by by Kindiki, using their commissioners of both Samburu County and also Turkana County. Is using Bantus, they are the ones who are there, the commissioners. These commissioners are Bantus in both counties. So Kindiki now, because the president was not away, he was away, he was using them. Give them, let them fight, finish each other. That is now Kindiki we are having, which has now replaced Rigathi Gachagua. A man who was actually who was praying, he has a child, he has a priest, he was married to a priest, and Ruto is saying that that man is not good. He was good actually. Yes, Rigathi Gachagua was good. And that's why now we opted to have him in the next government. He's going to be our powerful prime minister in the next government. Because we don't see anything wrong he has done. Sure. We don't. He was actually trying just to sound an alarm to warn the president. But this one now is so, ni kama huyu naitwa Kindiki ni kama Judah. He can kiss Ruto and kill him like Judah. How are you, sir? But that one was just a normal person. So in the next government, this is the government. I am here, the President of the United States of Kenya Republic, come 2027 election. Flag is here. Vice President is Honorable Nico Gubo is here. Prime Minister is here. Okay. Honorable Dr. Barack Hussein Obama, retired United States of America President, will be our Prime Minister. I am here. This is our flag. Regarding Gachagua is in this government of ours. In our manifesto, check in WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube, and subscribe my channel, Bishop Kenya Michael Otome, or Michael Otome in that case. You will get us there. So, this short man, called Professor Kindiki, Honorable Professor Kindiki, can overthrow the president anytime. I have contacted him long time ago to check this man whether he is actually a good father. I have written to him several times. I went to his office. They are keeping on telling me, we are going to go and come. We are going to exclude your people. I have written to him. He's not honoring it. He's keeping on telling me. I don't know how long it will take. Probably nimeandikia kutoka September 10th up to now. September 10, 2024. It's almost now. We are heading 2 years. He's not responding. People are killed and they are here in the chat. Kuja Atoi, Akiwa, he was internal minister. He's now promoted to be deputy president. He's not actually heeding our advice. Not at all. He's keeping on telling me, wait. His office. Go, we will call you now before 28th of this month. I don't know whether it's true or not. Alright? So, I want to tell the president, as a priest of Kenya Republic, alright, without cheating, more than actually 100%, Honorable retired, impeached the president, deputy president, was better than this one now, deputy president now, the current one. Honorable Rigathi Gachagua was 100% better than this one. He was married to a priest, Dorcas, Pastor Dorcas. They have their own church. They are praying every day. Alright? And they are not cheating. They used to rebuke the priest and correct everybody. Okay? Now even alcohol, people now are drinking alcohol anyhow. People are sleeping on the streets. Because Rigathi Gachagua has stopped that kind of a mess. He used also to transfer or sack even chiefs and, administrators, district commissioners, if they are messing up. This one now is telling them, giving them, armored vehicles when the president is not here to kill people. So, I assure you, the president, if you will not be going to be very careful, okay? Very soon, okay? He will be told by Professor Kindiki not to come back when he's outside the country. Sure enough, because we're going to wage to provoke a kind of a war which will make every county to fight. Okay? As it is now. Yes, I went to his office on Tuesday, but he was busy organizing that kind of a fighting in Samburu and Turkana land, using Bantu's commissioners, district commissioners. And they have a share. In those times was obvious, there's no doubt. So, Kindiki is not a good man. I'm not gossiping, man. I've been to that office. Check my WhatsApp if you are there, or even Facebook. You will see that I was given a card pass to go to his office by the security. 031. It is there. The man was busy actually organizing that kind of a war. Yes. And he must have a share of those thousands of 10,000 of animals, some stolen animals. Because now he's an auctioneer. He has bought recently of 100 he-goats from Kimal and Baringo. And President has bought 700. So there's no animals there. So they like animals because they are now taking them outside. The auctioneers. Okay? Both the President, Ruto, and also his deputy president, they are livestock dealers. They are so busy doing their own business for this remaining month of about 32 months in their office. Okay? In their offices. So they are very busy doing their own business. They are not actually focusing in our humanity welfare. Na wanataka kuprovoke war tupikane kabisa, so that hakuna mtu anainua macho kuongea.